Hey guys, here to do a review on Frankenstein Created Woman. This is the fourth Frankenstein movie. It's Curse of Frankenstein, then Revenge, then The Evil, and then this one. A lot of people have said that The Evil of Frankenstein is the worst one. I think this is my least favorite one. Specifically for the reason was there is technically no monster in this movie, and it takes way too long to develop for me. The whole point of this movie, Peter Cushing is back once again, and he doesn't really create a monster in this movie. The whole point of this movie is that Frankenstein figures out that after you die, there's a period of 1 hour after you die where your soul doesn't leave your body. So this Frankenstein movie kind of gets supernatural. So what he does is this guy named Hans ends up getting framed for a murder committed by these three rich guys. He ends up getting executed. Frankenstein extracts his soul from the body, and this disfigured girl that had committed suicide because of Hans' death, Frankenstein gets her body and puts Hans' soul into this girl's body. So that's the monster of this movie. And it starts out pretty normal. She's a pretty normal person. And then what happens is she goes kind of nuts, and she starts getting her revenge on the people that had framed her for the murder. So that's kind of where the horror aspect comes. Although all of the deaths are off-screen. The monster deaths are all off-screen. And actually, she doesn't kill anybody until, I think, like an hour and 10 minutes in. 5-10 minutes in. Pretty boring for me. I think this was the last Frankenstein directed by Terrence Fisher. He's like the Hammer horror film god. He directed the first 3 Frankensteins. I think he directed 2 Draculas, and I think he directed the first Hammer mummy movie. I'm not sure. And he probably directed some other titles in the Hammer series, but definitely my least favorite in the Terrence Fisher era, and specifically because it's just really boring. Evil of Frankenstein is not a masterpiece, but it had a grotesque monster, and it had some good death scenes. If you're looking for, I guess, creepy thrills, Frankenstein Created Woman won't give you that. It's a well-made movie. I mean, it wasn't terrible. I just found it boring. Definitely not one that I will probably go back to watch. Peter Cushing was good. Other than that, I really can't say anything amazing about this one. It ends very ambiguously. We never know what happens to Frankenstein after the end of this. And I think the next one was Frankenstein Must Be Destroyed. So, I don't know. But if you want to check this out, go ahead. Although I would much rather prefer Revenge of Frankenstein, or Frankenstein Must Be Destroyed, or the first one, whichever one you want. But check this movie out. It's still kind of good. It's a good Hammer entry. Some people said it was really good. I don't agree. But check it out if you're a fan of Hammer horror, and thanks for watching.